Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this class I am going to discuss about intellectual development. In a child we notice by 1 year of life itself we can understand a child is having a low IQ or moderate IQ or subnormal IQ or high IQ. You can able to understand and what way you will analyze or what are the stages of passing that the child is having a good intellectual development. Here I am going to explain and this intellectual development is explained by Jean Piaget's theory. Jean Piaget's theory, and he is trying to explain about 4 stages of growth and development, especially intellectual development. So the word itself is saying the first period, and 0 to 2 years, first to 2 years of life, our intellectual development is completely exhibited by sensory motor stage. Sensory motor stage, because here we may not produce so many complicated dictionaries or books or library books. The child, what way she is perceiving or what activities child can able to by using of muscles or motor power, according to that we will analyze intellectual development. That's why we call them as sensory motor stage. And second year we can see boys especially, they repair the cars, small cars, the toys they will repair. They put like if wheel is out of place, then they try to place it in the same place and they will do it. That is called pre-operational stage. That's called pre-operational stage, 2 to 7 years. And concrete operational stage means they do perfectly and correctly, exactly. If suppose wheel is left outside, then they will take to the place and they know where to fix also. That stage is called the fixation. Means all the things, now intellectual development has increased, and that's why we call it as concrete operational. And formal operational means here the child develops a intellectual power formally, either through education system or through experience or through certain exposures. The child starts learning, that we call it as a formal operation. So we'll go to one by one content. So intellectual development is explained by Jean Piaget's theory. There are 4 stages are there: sensory motor stage, pre-operation, and concrete operation, and formal operation. So when you speak about sensory motor stage, how the child is developing this sensory motor stage means, so here we will ask child to hold the toy. So when child is trying to hold with the muscles motor stage, that's called sensory motor stage. So understand the world, senses and motor actions, and develop a object performance at stage end. And at 9 months can imitate what others are doing. That means child starts learning looking by using of sensory organs like hearing, seeing, touch, all the things child learned properly. So that is sensory motor stage. And sensory motor phase, again we have 3 events like separation, object performance, and symbol or mental representation. Symbol or, so if we give all kinds of toys to the child, different shapes like rectangular, square, then round, maybe oval, different shapes, then you ask the child to keep same colors in same place or same shape in same place. So they try to develop a intellectual capacity of separation or object performance, holding the object, moving from one hand to another hand, and symbol or mental representation, child try to do it. So what do you mean by symbol or mental representation? So that is, there are 6 stages are there: use of reflex birth, and primary circular reactions 1 to 4 months, secondary circular reactions 4 to 8 months, and coordination of secondary schemes, tertiary circular reactions, that in 13 to 18 months, and mental combination, that is 19 to 24 months. This is what we are going to discuss here. And so next one is pre-operative. This stage is second stage, we call it as, it is age 2 to 6 years or 7 years we can say. So here the child think about things not present. So think about things at present not. So fantasy play will be there, mostly imitation like parents. So that means she started grasping some important events in the family's life, and what pattern they are following, and what kind of thing words they are using, what kind of pronunciations they are using. Such kind of things child will do it. It's a thinking egocentric, dominated by perceptions. That is preoperative. And next one is concrete operation, the third stage, that is 7 to 12 years. And here we can see can manipulate the ideas and understand reversibility and can do conservation and classification also. So that means he try to remember lot of things, decision making, critical thinking, judgment, and manipulation. These are all brain functions. He tried to use it at 7 to 12 years. That's why we call it as a concrete operational stage. And exactly fourth stage is formal operation. It is beyond 12 years. It's still adulthood also. So in this learn, they can able to learn abstract learning, exactly what is required. They try to learn reasoning and can reason contrary to experience. If you say anything, they can able to judge, they can able to take decision, they can able to critically analyze it, and may be found only in people's areas of expertise. So if person is expertised in automobiles, or a person is expertised in phone, or a person is expertised in clothing or jewelry, those persons will have a concrete completely, and formal operations will be known, and they will be knowing that reasoning, judgment, everything they can understand. So in the intellectual power will be coordination functions of a brain. It includes judgment, decision making, critical thinking, critical analysis, remembering, forgetting, then critical analysis. These all things will be developed in the formal operational stage. So this is about intellectual development, that is Jean Piaget's theory. So if you really like my class, please do subscribe and share. Thank you for watching.